Hi folks, it's Jamie again, and today I'm going to show you a guitar that I recently purchased off Music Store in Germany, which I ordered, let's just say, which I ordered 2 weeks ago, and it came in the mail about 5 working days. So here it is, which is a made in Mexico Fender Telecaster in butterscotch blonde. It's affordable and it's actually great. I know yes, the American one would be better, but the Mexican Fenders aren't that bad. Like, I owned a few Mexican Strats and I thought they were pretty good. Okay, opinions about it. First of all, tuners, they gotta be replaced. They're not great because they're not holding tune very well. If I was playing this guitar for half an hour, I have to tune it over again. Even though I have lubricated the nut and saddles, it's still going out of tune. I think the problem lies within the tuner because the post wobbles and everything, which shows it's probably just a cheaply made tuner. But don't worry, I have a pair of Fender locking tuners coming in which are staggered height, which means the 6th, 5th and 4th strings are high, as well as the 1st, 2nd and 3rd strings are low. So, which kind of creates a better break angle around that nut, better tune stability. The first modification I did was replace the string guide that originally came with it with a roller one, which if you can see right here, actually looks pretty good. But only one flaw when buying the American standard string guides is they come like this. As you see, this is the bottom part. I don't know if you can see this little metal lump here, but what I had to do was I took a pair of wire cutters and I cut a bit off, but you also have to finish off the job with a file. So I took a flat bastard file and filed off the rest until it was flat with the surface, and then I just did a reversal on screwing that one in, and there you go, job done. It did originally come with this butterfly string tree. If you can see that. I don't like these string trees. The reason why is because they create too much friction across the B and E strings, and which is causing the guitar to go out of tune a bit. But since I put that on, it kind of improved tune stability a bit. But that doesn't mean my guitar is going to stop going out of tune, because, like I said, the tuners aren't great. So I will be replacing them with a set of Fender locker tuners. And I know what people are thinking. Why would you want to put locking tuners in a Telecaster? There's no trem. Well, I like locking tuners for the reason is for the quickness of changing strings, and because of course the less winding, the less friction around the posts, which means better tune stability. So that are the reasons why I like them. I know generally I used to say I hate them, but I just don't like the idea of having to drill into your guitar. I just prefer just a quick drop-in replacement that doesn't involve any modification whatsoever. And the Fender lock ones are just perfect. I just rather just buy something that has the exact similar specification as the original, so I don't have to do any drilling whatsoever. Because I don't like drilling into guitars, because it'll just damage them, and I don't want to do that. But the other modification I'm thinking of putting on it are Fender strap locks, proper Fender strap locks. Well, sorry, when I say proper, I mean genuine, because it's a Fender guitar, so why not just put Fender strap locks on it, because you'll have the same dimensions as the hole originally in the body, so that it just, like I said, it's just to save drilling. So I just put similar specifications back in just if I want to upgrade. Now I do like the twang of the pickups as I adjusted them a bit to the height I like. Sorry, I'm just trying to play a jazzy riff because I'm actually starting to get into jazz music these days, and I do like Ted Green. And there's a lot of other jazz musicians who play a Telecaster, like Ed Bickett. He's amazing, check him out. Now jazz, a lot of people use a Telecaster for jazz. It's actually one of the most versatile guitars out there because you can play anything on a Telecaster. They say, years ago, they said Tellys can't do metal. Sure, look at Jim Ruth and John Five. And they said Strats can't do metal. Sure, look at Iron Maiden. And Yngwie Malmsteen. They play metal and they use Strats. So, like I say, they're the two most versatile guitars out there. Fender Telecasters and, of course, Fender Stratocasters. Now, the Strat I own is actually a made in Japan Strat, which I got at a really good deal for €550. They're normally over €1,000, but I got so cheap. I just couldn't pass up on that deal. I will do a demo on my Stratocaster one day because it's a great guitar. I did no modification whatsoever. It's perfect the way it is. I only changed the string tree on this Telecaster because I didn't like like I said, I didn't like the clip one because too much friction, and I don't like the tuners because they're not holding the tune right. But and the other modification I'm thinking of doing is replacing these saddles with brass saddles with brass saddles, just for more sustain, because when it comes to jazz you need as much sustain as possible. So I find brass saddles will give out perfect sustain. So once the modifications are complete, I'll show you what the guitar looks like. So this is kind of like a before and after shot. So this is JB over and out. Comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you.